Hi guys, welcome back to Black Magic Beauty. My name is Trish and today I'm going to be going over my empties for the month of March. There's a lot to talk about this month. There was tons of movements. March is my birthday month. My birthday was just a couple of days ago on the 28th, which typically means I tend to buy more stuff for myself in the month of March, and also people get me things. So there's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna start with my empties. So the first category for empties is gonna be my body care. Not a ton of movement in this month, but I did finish my Ulta Beauty Frosting Bubble Bath. Come on, focus. My Ulta Beauty Frosting Bubble Bath, which this took quite a while to get through, so that was nice, which granted me 2 points in my low buy. And I also finished up the last of my bath bombs. I used this Boreal Fog bath bomb, which was really nice, which gave me another 2 points in my low buy. So I'm up 4 points from last month in my body care because I didn't purchase anything in that category, which took me from 9.8 points to 13.8 points. So I'm doing pretty good with that. And then I also finished up my Pantene hair mask. This was less like a mask and more just like a deep conditioner, but I got it for free from influencers, so it's always nice to have extra conditioners on hand because I tend to go through conditioner like twice as quickly as shampoo. So this didn't grant me any points because hair is not in a low buy category currently, but it's still an empty. For skincare, we did a lot. So it looks like my skincare balance last month was 3. And then I finished up my gigantic La Roche-Posay, here we go, La Roche-Posay micellar water. I use this as a makeup remover. It's probably my favorite makeup remover. I've used makeup removers that I might like a little bit more than this one, but I always end up going back to this because it just works so well. It smells nice. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It does the job pretty well. And this entire giant container is like 20 bucks. And usually the ones that I tend to enjoy a little bit more are more expensive, and I just don't think the extra price is worth it. So that gave me 2 points for my low buy. I also finished up my Kirsten Florian Rescue Cream. That is empty. This is a great like nighttime routine, or if you have dry skin any time of day, this is great. My Clarifying Berry Plus Repair, I always have at least 2 of these on hand. I use this every single day. This is an anti-inflammatory serum for like redness, inflammation, pimples. It just helps keep my skin clear as long as I'm using it consistently. So that was another 2 points. I only have half the package, but I finally finished up my box of Frownies. These are basically like little cardboard patches that you put over your forehead that just kind of like smooths your forehead out while you're sleeping. And it's supposed to over time like train your muscles to stop from expressing as much as they usually do. But as far as I know, you have to be really consistent with them, and I was not that consistent with them. My forehead definitely did seem smoother the nights after I wore this, but on the website, it suggests using it every single night for like 2 weeks to a month. And I don't necessarily want to go to bed like with my husband looking like a robot. And I'm not necessarily gonna like get up and go downstairs and like anyway. I didn't use them consistently. I think I might try them again. I did enjoy them, but I'm not sure if I will ever get to the point of consistency that they want you to get with that. I also finished up another moisturizer. This is the Rebalance moisturizer from PCA. I do really like this moisturizer. I really like PCA in general as a brand. It's a great lightweight everyday moisturizer. I like to wear this during the daytime. So that's gone. That's another 2 points. And I finished up my Thayer's blemish clearing pads that I got from Influencer. Now, one thing that I did want to mention, I'm giving myself points every time I finish up a skincare item, even if like I didn't take points away to bring it in. And the main reason I'm doing that is just because I always have stuff coming in, so it keeps me incentivized to actually use the things that are coming in consistently while still making sure I'm not going overboard with purchasing. And then I also finished up my Rooted Beauty lip balm. It has no thing in there anymore because it got to the point where it was like just totally flat, and then it just like fell out and I lost it. But I did use it up completely before that happened. So this is another 2 points because every full-size lip balm I consider a skincare item, and that would be 4 points to buy. This was technically a mini, but it's one of those deluxe size minis. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross sunscreen. I did really like this, and it actually took me kind of a while to finish it. But this only was 1 point back since it is a mini. And then I also used up a little sample packet of Shiseido Wrinkle Smoothing Cream Enriched. This was fine. I don't think I would look twice at it again if I was to look at it in the store. And because it's just a little sample pack, I think this took me like maybe 3 nights to use. I only gave myself like 0.5 points for it, which brings my my skincare from 3 points to 14.5 points. So I think I did really, really good with skincare this month, and I'm very happy about it. My makeup. I went negative, just slightly. Don't be mad at me. I'm not mad at myself. It's fine. I didn't go crazy. I did finish up quite a few things, but currently my makeup balance is at a minus 0.1. So here's what happened. All right. So I finished up all of these items. I kind of talked about this a little bit in the last Empties video, but I didn't include it in my points for the month of February, since I did technically finish it on the 1st of March, which was this Rare Beauty blush packet that I hated. This literally took me a full 2 weeks of daily use to use up. I finished it on March 1st, and I had started working on it every single day beginning like halfway through February. So this counts as a full point. And then I moved on to my other one, and somehow this was even worse. This was more of like a nudie color. So I thought it would actually be a little bit easier to get through because I could use a little bit more. Totally wrong. This is even more pigmented than the other one. I use this every single day for 21 days straight. Look at this. This is a blister pack. 21 days straight of daily use, and I finally finished it. And my son spilled a little bit of it on the table. I will never buy that blush. I will never, ever buy that blush. Anyway, that was another point. I finally finished up my Casablanca lipstick. It was just a mini, but I had this for quite a while, and I did use it quite a lot. I loved this lipstick. I would definitely consider repurchasing this. It's fantastic. The very last time I wore it was out to my birthday dinner, and that used up the very last of it. I also finished up, and that was 1 point, because even though it's a lipstick and it takes forever to pan lipsticks, it's still a mini. So that's just 1 point. So that's 3 points. And I started with 10 last month, so I should be at 13, right? Stay tuned. This is my, what was this? This was a depotted shadow stick, my purple shadow stick that I had been working on for a little while. And I finally finished up that. And that was a full-size shadow stick, so that's 2 points. So we're up to 5 points now. I finished another one of my mini lip injections by Too Faced. These actually aren't too hard to get through. Once I start working on them, I can usually get it done in about 2 weeks just because they're a little mini. And I tend to apply lip gloss multiple times throughout the day. I finally finished my Wander Beauty mascara. This took way longer to finish than I thought it was going to. When I thought it was done, I started like squeezing up all the product from the bottom and like pushing it out, and then like putting the wand in there because it wasn't really picking stuff up anymore, but it's finally done. So that's another point. And I finished this brow lamination gel. This is the one that I absolutely despised. It didn't work particularly well. And see, there's still little fibers everywhere. And like the fibers just, they looked gross on my face. They tended to dry and then kind of flake off and make it look like I had dandruff. But I just kept using this and using this and using this until it was like too dried out to really get anything effectively off the wand. So that's another 2 points. So for makeup used up, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. And I had 10 points last month, so we're at 19. And I also decluttered a bunch. So I did post a declutter video. In that, I decluttered 6 items, one of which was a full size 14 pan palette, my Subculture palette, which gave me another 19 points, which brings my total makeup points up to 38. And when my friend Shelby came over the other day to celebrate my birthday, she was looking at one of my Moira lipsticks in Tender Rose, and she was just gushing about how pretty of a color it was, and it looked like she was gonna like look it up and get it. And it was new, it was sealed, because I had purchased 2 of them by accident when I got that one, and I already used up the other Tender Rose, but I was like, you know what, you can have it. Like, I've got enough lipstick, so like I'm not gonna die if I'm out one lipstick. So I gave that to her, which I'm considering another declutter, which gives me 39 makeup points. So naturally I purchased some things. The first thing I purchased was I don't know how to say it. Sei. I don't know. It's a tinted moisturizer with a little bit of a sunscreen in it. I like this a lot. The main reason that I purchased it is just because I have one concealer currently. I have one like full coverage foundation, and I had used up all my tinted moisturizers. And I found what was happening was I was either wearing the foundation or just not wearing any base at all. And sometimes I kind of want something a little bit in between that, where I just want to sort of even everything out without having like makeup on my face, if that makes sense. Like, I'm wearing it today and like you can still see like my breakouts and my redness underneath it, but I just feel like it makes the skin look a little bit nicer than if I was just to go out like totally barefaced. So this cost me 4 points, which brings me down to 35 points. And the other thing I purchased, I've been talking about wanting to do this, but I've been wanting to get a few Cliona shadows, and I finally decided to bite the bullet. And I technically only really had enough because I purchased the tinted moisturizer to get 8 shadows. Then I ended up adding an extra one to my cart, which I then finished a couple of items after that. So I think I was like at -4 points. And then I finished a couple, and then I gave that one to my friend Shelby, which brings me back down to -1 point. So I'm technically in the negative because I purchased 9. And here are the shadows I got. So these 2 Cliona shadows in Diadem, and what is this one? This one's Patina. I already had those. These 2 up here are from the Dragon Fruit palette. They have singles now. So I got Effervescent and Bubbles, both of which look absolutely gorgeous. I got Shroom, which is really cool. This is technically one of their duochromes, not their multichromes, but it's kind of like a taupey brown with a little bit of a green shift. It's really interesting, and it just looks like a really pretty, like, everyday color. And then these other 6 I got. And the one that I kind of impulse bought was this one. This is glazed. So let's see what the shade names for this. So this is Sunbeam. And I'm probably going to do a video like swatching all of these. I also got Light Fast, which is in their newest iridescent series. That's this one. This one is Kaleidoscope. This is like a pinky blue. Very pretty. Which one of these is Line of Queens? I think this is Line of Queens. This one is stunning. They're all stunning. They're all absolutely stunning. Like I said, I regret nothing. I might be negative 1 point, but I'm not even that mad about it. Glazed. This was my impulse buy. So pretty. And then finally, I have Opulence. So that's what I purchased. I ended up purchasing 10 items in total in March, which, because every item I purchased is 4 points out of my bank, that cost me 40 points. And since I only had 39 points to actually spend, I'm down -1. So makeup bank currently is -1, skincare bank is 14.5, and body care bank is 13.8. So overall, I think I did pretty good. I do still have some more items to talk about though, because I got a bunch of free stuff. Oh shoot. Okay, so skincare bank. I forgot to mention, I did buy 1 skincare item. All right, so where are we at? So skincare was 3, and it's at 14.5, and I finished up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 15.5. And it was at 3. So it would have been 18.5, actually. I didn't even mention this, but I also purchased this. So I got this during the Ulta Beauty 21 Days of Beauty sale. I've really been wanting to try Bakuchiol just because I've heard great things about it. It's basically a plant-based retinol alternative, and I love Beekman. I love the brand Beekman. Everything I've tried by them has just been, not everything. There was this one bubble mask that was a little weird, but in general, Beekman is a really solid brand. So I decided to purchase this, and I had Ulta points too. So all in all, this is like a $30 serum, I think, and I ended up getting it after my Ulta points. It was 50% off. I had like $8. I think I paid like $7 for it, so I'm not mad. But yeah, so that took my skincare bank down from 18.5 to 14.5. So this was another purchase that I totally forgot about. I apologize. But everything else either was purchased outside of my low buy or I got for free. So let's talk about the stuff that was purchased outside of my low buy that is being added into my inventory. So when I purchased those Cleonda shadows, I also picked up 2 new nail polishes from Cleona. I keep saying Cleonda. It's Cleona. I'm sorry, guys. I got Luxe, which is like a translucent, iridescent, like rainbowy sort of shade that has like a gold shift. Really pretty. I'm probably going to use this as a topper. And Apris 8, which just looks absolutely stunning. It's like a grayish taupey color with like a blue, purple, teal shift. I'm very excited about this too. But again, because nails are not in my low buy, even though I have been trying to be a little bit more mindful about how much nail polish I'm accumulating, because I don't paint my nails a whole ton. I am trying to change that, but I don't paint them a ton. So I don't want to be like overwhelmed with nail polish, but I don't think two's going to kill me. And they're really pretty. So happy with these, very excited, but outside of my low buy, so that doesn't actually cost any points to anything. And the rest is hair. So I got this from my hairdresser. It's Bob Lifted Root Volumizer. So this is basically just a spray that you put in your hair, like either after you wash your hair or like day 2 hair, to like give it some extra volume. I have been liking it, especially if I go a couple of days without washing my hair, just because I've been working a ton of doubles now. So like Saturday through Monday, I'll be honest, typically I don't shower, because I literally go to work. I get there by 8:30 in the morning. I'm there for close to 11 hours. Like I'll usually leave sometime between like 7:30, 7:45, sometimes even 8. So I'm there for at least 11 hours most of the time. Sundays I get off a couple of hours earlier, so I'm only there like 9 or 10 hours typically. And then Monday again, I'm back and it's another 11 hours. And Sunday nights, I usually don't go straight home. I go over to my in-laws' house for dinner, as long as I'm not feeling like completely wiped. I do have today off because it's Easter, so the spa is closed. But like those days, I haven't been showering. Like, I'll be honest, I'll go like 3 days without showering, because I'm literally waking up, I'm going to work, I'm coming home, I'm like eating dinner and then going to bed for like 3 days straight. So this has actually been great for that, because when I get up in the morning, I just do a little spritzy, and then I like make my hair all crazy, and it works. I like it. And then the other two I actually got from my bargain basement box at work. So we have this little box that pretty much any items that like were testers that weren't used, or like returns for items that like aren't skincare. So like say somebody buys a pair of sandals and like returns it, or items that have just been sitting on the shelf too long and never sold. Those get thrown in the bargain basement box, and everything in there is $5. So it's basically just them trying to make like just the smallest a bit of money back on these like really expensive products, and we get them for like a super deep discount as employees. So I got 2 conditioners from Grown Alchemist, and these look really nice. I have the regular nourishing conditioner and the detox conditioner. I'm not sure what the difference is, but they looked interesting. And both of these were $10, and this is literally $100 worth of product. So I got $90 off. And like I said before, I always need conditioner. Now that Pantene is finished up, I only have I have like a fourth of a bottle of the conditioner that I'm using left, when the shampoo is like 3/4 full. So I'll probably go through like both of these before it's time to get another shampoo. But yeah, those were the rest of the items that I purchased. So in total, I purchased 15 items, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. And then I got some free stuff. So I got in some gratis from the brand Ultralux that I really like for last year's final quarter, so Q4, which I just got. Was this Q4? Yeah, this was Q4. So I got the Microvenom Neck and Décolleté Cream. I have never used this before, but it looked interesting, so I'm gonna kind of see if I like it. It's got microvenom in it, which is basically synthetic snake venom, and it's supposed to work a similar way to Botox. I'm not really totally sure how that's gonna work necessarily on like the neck and the décolleté area, because I know like when you use it on your face, it'll sort of slow down your muscles, but like here, I feel like, I don't know. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see. I do really like this brand, so I got that. And then I also got another little peppermint lip balm, which is perfect timing since I just used up the other one. So this is my gratis for the final quarter of the year. And I think I already showed you guys the Kristen Florian last month because they tend to ship way faster than Ultralux does. And then I got my birthday gift from Ulta. No, this isn't a birthday gift. What is this? I skipped my birthday gift from Ulta. That's what happened. These are both from Sephora. So the birthday gift from Ulta this month, at first I was really excited, like, yeah, I can get my birthday gift. And then I looked at it and it's like, it was the Sunday Riley Good Gene Serum, which I have been wanting to try, but the container looked like it was like this, like this big, like tiny, like it would last me 3 days. And I'm like, I'm not gonna drive all the way to Ulta to pick up a use, like it was stupid. So I just didn't even get my birthday gift from Ulta. But because I purchased this from Sephora, I decided to add on my birthday gift from Sephora. The options this year weren't particularly great. And I think they changed it, whereas previously with Sephora, they tended to like kind of change the birthday gifts sort of throughout the year. Like as one birthday gift sold out, they would eventually add in a different one. And you could claim it as long as your birthday month had already passed. Now they have a time limit on it. So I saw that it said that I had to like claim it within a month or else I wouldn't have access to my birthday gift anymore. So I just went ahead and got the little Kosas kit. So it has a lip oil, which I will definitely use. I think this, yeah, unbuttoned. It's basically just like a little nudie lip oil. Perfectly useful for me. And then the Kosas Air Brow, which is basically clear brow gel, another item that I will definitely get use out of. So this was the Sephora birthday gift that I got for free. And then I also added in this free gift during that same order because this Sugar Lip Therapy lip treatment is fucking phenomenal. Like, it is phenomenal. Definitely the best lip treatment I have ever used. The little mini ones don't have a ton of product in them, but it was totally worth getting that, especially considering it was just free. Like, on the Sephora website, if you're a VIB, which I am, they often have like kind of nicer free gifts with purchase. And this was one of them. And then it also came with the soy facial cleanser, which I have not used, but I like so much from Fresh, and I've heard so many really good things about this cleanser. I wanted to try it, so I got those for free. And then these were a gift from my favorite client. So Priya, if you ever see this video, thank you. I love you. Seeing you every month is just the best. But yeah, she got me these great little, they're like K-beauty items. There's a kombucha tea essence, which she said is absolutely amazing. It's like a biphasic one you gotta mix up. And then a black rice hyaluronic toner. So I'm pretty sure both of these are hydrating, which is good. I like hydrating toners more than I like astringent toners. But yeah, this is the black rice one by Haru Wonder. And this is the biphasic kombucha one by Dr. Siracle. And I haven't cracked into them just yet, but I'm very excited to use them. So these were a birthday present. It was funny though, because the day that she brought them in, she didn't even know it was my birthday. It wasn't technically my birthday. My birthday was like the day after, but she brought them in. She was like, I just thought of you. And it was so sweet. But I got those. And then my husband, I'm so it's beautiful. My husband got me Cold Moon. So I saw this come out and I was like kicking myself because I was on a low buy, and there's 21 shades in this palette, and there was like no way that I was going to be able to afford to get this palette on my low buy, because every single one of these shades would count as 4 points, and there's 21 of them. So that's like 100 points almost. But I saw it and it is It is absolutely perfect, perfect colors for me. So ever since like figuring out like my color analysis, which I did on Reddit, by the way, you don't necessarily have to pay to get it done. You can kind of figure it out with like some community feedback and things, but I'm a soft summer, which basically means that I do really well with like kind of muted grayish pastel tones. It's hard for me to describe, but it's one of the reasons why my gray hair works so well for me, like grays and like muted colors and like those cool, softer, light colors. Those all look really good on me. Where like really, really dark and bold colors, as much as I like those, they tend to like cast shadows on my face. And I do have a lot of like acne scarring from when I was younger and I had cystic acne, which you can't always see. But one thing that I've been noticing is when I wear really dark eye makeup, it like brings out the shadows like nobody's business. Like suddenly I look like dead and like I have pock marks all over my face. And like when I'm not wearing colors like that, they're not even that noticeable. Like you can see them, but they're not like boom in your face. But yeah, ever since doing the color analysis, I started noticing like stuff like this, where it's just like bright and like that kind of shimmery shifty looks really good on me too. I saw this and I was just like, this is everything. This is like everything that is perfect for me, but I can't buy it because I'm on a low buy and there's no way I'm ever going to be able to afford 100 points. But then my husband bought it for me and I love it. I wore it out on my birthday dinner, and some of these shades look a little bit different than you would expect. So what I did for my birthday dinner look was I put Cold Moon in the crease, and then I put like the Catmint like here and here, and then put the Saturnalia like on the rest of the lid. And it was way prettier than I even was expecting it to. Like this Cold Moon shade, it just looks like a basic gray, but when you put it on the eyes, it turns more into like a pastel-y blue almost. And then this is a lot more purple than it looks. So like, I'm so excited to just get more into this. And a lot of these shades are like those really, really like flaky multi-chromes, which I personally actually really like. Some people don't like them because they can be a little bit harder to work with, but I honestly just put this on with my finger and it worked totally fine. So I have the Cold Moon palette now. You'll have to let me know if you want to see a video on this. Like, I know there's a bunch of videos out there, but if you guys want me to like do more of a review for this, I will definitely do that because I'm very excited about it. And I'm definitely going to post a like shorter video about those Cleona shadows as well. And then the final item that I got was another freebie. I got this from Influencer. It is the shade Disco Rose from Wet n Wild. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. The only thing that I wasn't super pleased about was when they sent it, they had this like rolled too high up and it like smushed itself. I cleaned it now, but it like smushed itself into the top. So like I got like a smushed lipstick to review and I'm just kind of like, all right. But yeah. It's got like kind of a shiny metallic quality to it. It's really pretty. I like it. I'm very happy I received this. And it smells really nice. Like it almost has a bit of that sort of vanilla-y scent that I tend to like in my lip products, but it also sort of reminds me of like old school lipstick scent. I don't know if that makes absolutely any sense whatsoever, but I like it. So I'm going to be posting a review about this soon because I got it in exchange for my review. But that's everything that I got this month. There's like a ton of things that came in and out of my life, and I'm honestly really happy with it. The items that did come into my life are items that I am very pleased with. I am going to use and love and enjoy. And I did get rid of a lot of stuff too. So I think it was a good month, but you know, if you want to see a review on that Cold Moon palette, or maybe like some looks that I come up with, let me know. I'm definitely going to be posting a short review of these Cleona shadows as well, because I've really been enjoying these since I got them. And if there's anything else you want to see from me too, like right now I'm mostly just doing kind of like panning and empties content, but I'm totally open to like doing looks and stuff if you guys want that. But thank you so much for watching, and happy Easter, because it is Easter the day that I'm recording this, but you might not see this until tomorrow, depending on how long it takes me to like get this up. But I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. All right, bye-bye.